Hello and welcome to Veggie Patch Ideas. Today it is all about what we are sowing and growing in October, and we're in the greenhouse as you can see. And let's kick things off straight away with October. Is a good month to be sowing lettuce, and this little beauty was sown a couple of months ago, and this is the sort of size perfect to go into the ground now, and this is what we want, and we want more of it. Because as the light levels drop, things just grow slower and slower. So here is another tray of lettuce that's just coming through. And that's probably got another few weeks, probably 3 weeks, until that is ready to go in the ground. So we have now entered slow gardening. So we want another tray of lettuce for a start. And I haven't started using any sort of grow lights yet. I will do, but not yet. So I'm slowing things down, and basically I'm sowing for the polytunnel, the low tunnel, and here in the greenhouse. Outside, there are a few things going out, but we'll get to that. So first up, lettuce. And if you haven't seen it, check out the video on the slug-free lettuce. I'll link it in the description. It's absolutely awesome. That's a must do, by the way. Right, next up, waffling. We've got curly kale, and I'm going to do another sowing of this. Hang on, spider's web. This got absolutely mullered by caterpillars. I'm keeping it watered, and it's looking good. It's coming back. So curly kale is what we've got going on as well. Spinach, I'm going to be doing another sowing of spinach because you can harvest it really fast and the plant's gone unless you get more mature plants. And at this time of year, the light levels are so low, the plants don't mature as well as what they should. So I tend to harvest smaller leaves. So that's a pak choi. And by the way, if you're wondering what all these plants are, these are my house plants. They've been on a sabbatical outdoors, and I'll put them in the greenhouse to pot up. So that's a good job this time of year as well. Right, moving on to my next sowing is Chinese cabbage. Now this was done last month, and I will do another sowing of this. So that now is ready to be pricked out. And I basically prick it out into containers around 10 centimeters, so little ones like this, and these get harvested small. Again, I'll link a video on how to sow these. So after the Chinese cabbage, we have some pak choi red, and this is the red stem, and these are just about ready to be pricked out. Again, another sowing. So if you can see what we're doing the succession. Bit like the summer, but in the winter, slowed down. What else have we got going? We've got, like I said, another tray of spinach. And on the top, we've got always, we do this every month, it's the spring onions. These are just coming through now. So what that means is these were sown last month. So we need another tray of spring onions to keep on going. And these will go in the ground once they're about 2 inches tall. And can I just say, on watering your greenhouse this time of year, it's so easy to just follow what we've been doing in the summer, is get the hose pipe, give it all a good drenching. But you'll see some certain things like the violas, these dry out really, really fast, okay? Whereas the spinach in a tray here, these can get waterlogged very easily. The water sits in the tray and they can die out, they can rot out. So don't treat one plant as the same as all of them. Just give them, if you see one that's waterlogged, miss it out or put it onto the other side of the greenhouse. It's the easiest way to lose seedlings, is just absolutely waterlog a container like this. So let them dry out a little bit, then water them again. Sorry, off on a tangent on that one. So like I said, we've got the tray of red lettuce I've just sown. So this, well, I sown a few days ago and it's already started to germinate. So that's good. And the thing on germination temperatures as well, as the temperatures drop, so for example, here the other night was 5 degrees. The lower the temperature, the longer the seeds take to germinate. So bear that in mind when you are sowing. And like I said, the sooner is better this time of year to get any sowing done. Lettuce can germinate really low down. So this is fine. And it's got the heat of a greenhouse to kick it on in the heat of the day. So it's still going now, get a few months on and then we'll start to struggle. Right, what else have we got going? So we're also going to do a few broad beans as well. This is good this time of year, keep them protected from mice, but broad beans are another good one. And going outside, I've just done a video on this. It is, of course, onion sets, and these are everywhere nowadays. And I've got this one from the range, 3 packets for £5. Absolute great value. So the onion sets will be going in as well. Now, as for things I'm not sowing, but you could if you enjoy eating the vegetables, is early cauliflowers. Now these can go in the ground, or these can be sown now for early spring, so get the right variety. The simple reason I don't do cauliflowers, it's very wet in the southwest and they just get devastated by slugs. However I try to protect them, I'm just no good with cauliflowers. So there again is another nemesis of mine. We've defeated the nemesis of the pak choys because we have a greenhouse now. And again, something that you could have a crack on if you do like them is peas. You can sow your peas into drain pipes this time of year and get an early harvest of peas as well. Also, I may have a crack at doing the small beetroot leaves again. They didn't do very well last year, but I think I sowed them too late. So I might sow them now, literally today, and see how they get on. Like I said, I haven't tried any grow lights yet, but it's on my radar. I have them in my house. I like to do old-fashioned style gardening, but when the month swings around to the darker nights, I may be switching up and putting my grow lights on. But I'll sure to keep you updated on that. And I've got a good video linked in the description about how much the grow lights cost to run. So I'll link that for you as well. And that's it. It's all from me, short and sweet, and we'll see you next time.